All right, Aries, welcome to your reading. So we'll go ahead and just get started. I pre-shuffled. Funny enough, Aries was at the bottom of the deck of this astrology deck, and the card Cardinal, which is also your card, was also the card to come out. This actually popped out. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and start by saying that, Aries, you may be starting something new within your life, or maybe your whole life is, you're getting a whole fresh start, like the canvas for you is completely wiped clean or clear. So it sounds like you have an opportunity to start over or pursue something that you've always wanted to pursue. And with the pioneering spirit here, which is your spirit, Aries, it could be something that either you haven't done before or that hasn't been done before ever, or maybe in a long time, or something that is original that you might be pursuing. And for this reading, it feels like Spirit is giving you the courage, the inspiration, the nudge, the push to pursue whatever it is you're pursuing. This could be whatever in your heart. It could be a creative passion. It could be some sort of career in whichever field that you're most drawn to. So Spirit is giving you the go-ahead to step out and take a chance on yourself, Aries. And because I'm seeing there's like a match here that's been lit. And when I was originally lighting this candle, the first attempt, it failed. And then I had to do it again. So you shouldn't be discouraged if things appear like they're not working out for you, or if the first time you attempt this said thing, this path, it seems like things aren't working out, or it doesn't take off immediately, or doesn't take off at all. What you need to do, or what you should consider, I'm not going to tell you what to do. What you can consider doing is just very simple: start again. Maybe try it in a different way, maybe tweak a few of your plans. Whatever it is, it feels like the first time it may not jump off, but the second attempt, that's when you'll start to see things happening for you as far as your pursuit in whatever career, creative, whatever you're after in your life. You need to it'll probably take 2 attempts for you to get this thing off of the ground. But after the first failed attempt, again, do not be discouraged. Maybe look over your plans, see what you can do better, or what can be switched around, tweaked, and attempt again, and then you should see progress from there. So we will we'll go ahead and get into the tarot cards here, which honestly, this is crazy. I shuffle off camera because I'm trying to save on time. But we have the 7 of Pentacles here, the King of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and then the 4 of Wands, which would be, like, for me, this last card is the final destination for you. With the 7 of Pentacles here, which for me is a card about working diligently at something but not seeing much progress, which I've already stated here with these 2 cards up here, that you'll be starting something in the creative pursuit, career, whatever you're after. It may fail the first time. It may look like it's not going to work, but your second attempt, you'll start to see the fruit of your labor working for you, all of your hard work coming through. So again, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Wands. So with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords, I feel like this is a message about you being able to clearly communicate what it is you're after. Whoever you need to communicate it to, it could be just within yourself, like your thoughts, your words. You need to master how you're thinking about this thing, how you're thinking about the future of what you're pursuing, and try to maintain control over your thoughts. Because with the Seven of Pentacles here, whatever you're after may take a while for you to see fruit, as I've already said previously. So you're going to need a very strong mindset. And the King of Swords has a very strong mindset, very clear thoughts, clear communicator. And also I want to say that within this pursuit, with the King of Swords here, in order to get to the Four of Wands, it seems like you may have to take a bit of the emotion out of your journey, because sometimes our emotions can kind of cloud our judgment, cloud our thoughts. And for whatever you're after, it's going to take clear thoughts. So you're going to have your emotions in check. So the King of Swords has his emotions in check. That's why he's able to think clearly, see what he's after, see his goal, and go for it with a clear mindset. He audits his thoughts. He challenges those negative thoughts. He strikes them down, the negative thoughts. He strikes them down with his sword. So this is the energy that you need to incorporate into your life to achieve the goal that you're after, Aries. It's going to take a lot of mental strength. Especially with the Seven of Cups here. I'm just saying these things. I'm not even looking at the cards, but it's all telling the story here within the cards, because after the King of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, which is a card of confusion. Cups is a card of emotions. So you may be met with a lot of emotions, a lot of possible negative thoughts, confusing thoughts, not feeling very confident. But Spirit is telling you to audit your thoughts. Strike down the thoughts that aren't helping you progress. Be very diligent about auditing your thoughts, because it's going to be very important for you to strike those negative thoughts down in order to get to the Four of Wands here, which is a symbol. This card is about stability. It's balance. It's a celebration. It's not the final card in your life, but you're achieving a goal here. And especially if you're looking for stability within your life, you have to have your thoughts in check. You cannot allow confusion or unnecessary emotions, overwhelming emotions to cloud your judgment, to muddy you, to stop you. You have to take care to strike down any and every thought that is a wrench in your plan. You're not to let your emotions trip you up. This is probably also a journey and a lesson in learning how to control your emotions, Aries. I mean, you're a fire sign. For me, fire sign and water signs are very similar. Can be very explosive, very emotional, very fiery. So this is a lesson in you learning how to temper your emotions, temper your temper, in order to achieve a specific goal in your life, or just a goal, an overall goal that you've always wanted to pursue in your life, because it will lead to stability. It'll lead to celebration. It'll lead to excitement in your life. It'll lead to a lot of abundance and balance, but it's going to take you getting your thoughts under control. Okay, and then we have here the beaver. Things work against you, but persistence pays off. Do you see the Seven of Pentacles here is all about persistence. Even when you don't see the results, you keep pushing. You don't quit. You take care of your thoughts. You don't let yourself get in your way, but you keep pushing forward. New things on the horizon, determined repetition, making dreams real. I've already said this in the beginning. So this is just more sign, more of a nudging from spirit, letting you know to keep moving forward. Don't get in your own way. This isn't about anybody getting in your way. This is only about you, Aries, getting in your own way. So you need to step out of your way in order to achieve this goal. Have your emotions in check. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I feel like I need to say it in order for you to absorb what I'm saying and let it take root in order for you to get to where you need to be or where you want to be. That's the difference. You want to be in this place. So it's going to take you getting out of your way to be in the place where you desire to be. And then the second card we have here is Clover. Luck, happy, coincidence, unexpected rendezvous, a fling, good fortune, carefree, a reward, flirt, short-lived. So again, I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. I'm starting to sound like a broken record. I feel like now is the time for you to make this leap of faith. If we had the Fool card here, it feels like this would be the full energy that you need to embody, but in a very mature way where you are in control of your thoughts and your emotions. So this is a new beginning for you, Aries. Spirit is on your side, but you have to ask yourself, are you yourself, Aries, on your side? All right, that was short and to the point. Thank you for joining me, Aries. Let me know in the comment section below if you will be pursuing your dreams, your goals. If you'd like to, don't tell me what it is. Keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? Let it build within you. Let yourself go through the journey, and then you can share it with everyone else. How about that? But just let me know if you'll be pursuing your dreams. You don't have to tell me what it is. All right, talk to you later.